Today on Trash Panda Off-Road, we're going to take out this nasty, soggy carpet that we can't never get dry. The problem with the way we go out wheeling and stuff like that is we have the two big dogs always getting out, getting back in, getting this thing wet, and I can't for the life of me keep it dry, and it ends up creating mold and mildew and stuff like that back here. You can hear one of the dogs out there barking right now. So what we're going to end up doing, we're going to go ahead and take it out and then either put in a bed liner, spray in bed liner, or maybe a piece of flooring that I have, little plastic stuff that you guys have seen in some of the other videos I've throughout the shop. So, the seat piece I always keep carried out because the dogs are back here, but I do run one seat in case something goes wrong with somebody else or whatever. I can haul one person because the dogs take up all this room. So this is the actual bracket for the seat. Just keep it right there in case we ever need it. The bolts are down there, so that's not going to be any issue. That's already out of the way. First thing we're going to do is take this plate off here. I bought a bunch of screws over, different bits over to see which one we're going to need. We'll need a magnetic tray to put these screws in. We did have one screw there that was pretty stubborn. I had to turn it into a flathead, so happens sometimes. Got that out, this out, get out of the way. We'll go ahead and start peeling up this carpet and see what we have under here. It's all soaking wet. Got these little buttons that are actually really buttons. If you guys have never been under there, they are really buttons. The stinking GoPro died on me. They said that those things, batteries don't last very long. So this is what happens when you get the carpet taken out of there. What we're going to do now is we'll sweep all this out or shop vac it out. I want to leave this padded thing here. I'm not really sure what that is. Leave the drain holes, clean up all the dirt. We'll cut the speaker wire that doesn't go anywhere. And then we'll take a look at it after that and decide what we're going to put in here instead of stinky wet carpet. I mentioned really quick on the section we did with the phone that the GoPro had died on me, so this is currently where we're at now. We took the seat belts and unhooked them, took off everything that was attached back here. We're going to wipe it down one more time really good, then we'll put some tape over all the holes, and we're going to shoot it with this stuff here. Krylon undercoating, just a little rubberized undercoating. See if that's going to help. It's got a little coating here, and I'm just looking to add to that to see about making it a little quieter back here. I think the plan's going to be to just keep throwing like a blanket in and out. When the dogs get in, we take the dogs places, they'll have a blanket or a dog bed, and then when we get back, we can wash it. And I think eventually I'm going to end up taking all the carpet out of this thing, because I know the fronts were all messed up from when we had the head gasket issue. So take a look at the carpet here. It's been sitting out over 2 days, and it's still soaking wet. So not counting how wet it's been in there since we last used it over a month ago when we used this rig. So that's the plan now. Clean it up a little bit, tape off some holes, shoot it with some undercoating. So we'll just go ahead and just apply this coating. Going to put on 2 layers, maybe 3. I know I'm getting the carpet and stuff like that. Not looking to do anything anybody's going to be able to see. And like I said, that carpet's going to go ahead and come out. Just looking to add a little sound deadening, maybe a little traction for the dogs riding back here. But again, we'll put a blanket back here from now on. Maybe if I put the coating on those side panels, they'll make them last a little longer. There we go. Well, that was a little thick. Alright. We'll put another coat on here in about an hour or so and go ahead and use this whole can up. This is what we bought it for. Well, it's been about 3 hours now since I applied the second coat. It seems to be pretty dry everywhere. Maybe right there it's not 100% dry yet. But the interesting thing is, I have to review the footage to see if this was there before, but what the heck did that? There's some weird line across the top section there, like something slithered through or ran through or was drugged through it while it was still wet. And I have no idea what that's from or if I did it somehow when I was hanging this light up, but I don't remember the light or the cord ever going way that far in, so it's kind of interesting. I'll have to look and see in the footage if it was there before it started to dry. So, anyways, a couple days after our wheeling trip, this is how the undercoating held up. Held up nicely on the padded area, not so well on the painted area, because we didn't scuff the paint or anything, we just sprayed it on there. But it is doing kind of what I wanted it to do. It's created a protective barrier. Still don't think it's the greatest answer to anything, and we're going to go ahead and put the vinyl flooring that's in the shop. We'll cut a piece the right size to put in here, and that's what we're going to use as our remedy. But we gave this a quick shot. It was only like $3 for the can, and it did work, but not as well as I'm hoping. Oh, and this line that I was worried about, that is grooved in there from the speaker wire. I watched the video while I did some editing and checked it out, and that's where the speaker wire was running. So it's kind of, the memory of it is pushed into that pad. So, alright, I'll cut some vinyl for it and show you guys that too. Guys, I think I was just way overthinking this. I just went down to the old Walmart there, picked up one of these cargo mats. It's like 15 bucks or something. I'm going to go ahead and take that chair out, get it placed right, and then we'll put the holes in it that we need for the seat belt, the other seat belt here, the other seat belt here, and we're just going to go with that. It should be pretty simple, quick and easy. A little bit of cutting and trimming perhaps, and then we'll call that a day, and that'll be perfect for doing what I want to do. Sometimes the simplest solution is the right solution. There it is, guys. Carpet's out, black mat's in. Probably not ideal, but for what we're going to do, now we'll just throw a blanket or something up in there every time, and then we won't be tracking mud and gunk and stuff like that. We get to wipe that off. We're not getting a whole bunch of water in there. It's just the moisture from the wet dogs and stuff, so this should work for a while. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Put your comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye.